Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. Want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakadash, which in the Petty Hebrew tongue is the correct name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers living this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Now here we are a couple days, Yahshua, after Esau did his little big one. You know, the Edomites. When I say Edomites, we're talking about the so-called white people, you know, the white man and woman. They had what they call a hands-off protest, which is really, really weak. It lacked energy because it didn't have Jake behind it. For Esau to get anything accomplished, he has to use the energy of Yahshua, which is the children of Israel. Because we were not involved in big numbers in this protest, it fell flat on its face. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump, Elon Musk don't care what these. It looked like it was a liberal. It was mostly in liberal states, left-handed. What they call that? The liberal Democratic Party. Those type of people. They don't care what they had to say, man. They didn't bring no type of heat, no type of real message. They didn't really do nothing but just gather up. It's like a big old social gathering. And I got some clips on that. We're gonna see it. Because it was so crazy. Some people at my job believe it wasn't real. And I'm like, nah, it was real, man. People was in an uproar. Because some people realize what Donald Trump is about to do to the U.S. economy. And they don't want to be broke. But I'm like, protesting don't mean nothing. They're going to do what they do. So, without further ado, we're going to watch a couple clips on that. We're going to get the scriptures. Because this is very biblical. Because this is the start. Because you got two groups of people that's mad. Because this was the liberal, you know, the little momos and the Edomite women. This is the Edomite woman protest, her energy. Now, once those tariffs kick in and your everyday working class Edomite becomes broke, then you'll see those Trump supporters come in, and they're the violent ones. They're going to come in with their shotguns and their weaponry, and they gonna march on Capitol Hill. And they gonna do something. They ain't gonna just sit around and sing songs and get a jump house. And I mean, this is the weakest protest I've ever seen in my life. The weakest protest. You know, with a whole lot of people. And that was that Edomite woman. So no further ado, let's check it out, and then we're gonna pull out some precepts, some scriptures on it.
Today is the hands-off protest across the United States with more than 1,400.
So I think I got another clip. And they're going to talk about it on this. We're going to check it out.
From Atlanta to D.C., Chicago to St. Paul, people gathered across the country today for more than 1,200 separate hands-off rallies, that is, protesting actions of President Trump and Elon Musk. Here in Minnesota, a rally happened outside the Capitol in St. Paul. Joe McCoy talked with some people that were there about what motivated them to show up.
People are protesting here in Minnesota at the state capitol and across the country as the second Trump term hits its 75th day in office. We're not going back. We're not going back. Organizers estimate 14,000 people showed up at the hands-off protest to make their voice heard on everything from tariffs, Elon Musk's role in the government, and Trump's immigration policies.
I think it's important, especially as a woman and a person of color, to show up and stand for our rights.
I'm extremely frustrated, and we have to be the people to make the change.
This was the largest protest in Minnesota since Trump took office again in January. It featured speeches from U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar and Minnesota Senate Majority Leader Aaron Murphy.
And I want to make sure that my kids and my grandkids someday look back and say, what did my mom do when we faced that challenge?
For some, the choices being made by the Trump administration hit on a more personal level.
I'm a former Marine. I think that cutting 83,000 jobs out of the VA is a very bad idea for our veterans, who we should be supporting.
Brian Ashley has attended multiple protests against Trump since his inauguration, in part because he feels fundamental aspects of democracy are at risk.
Frankly, I think that the right wing has been attacking voting rights for quite a while, and we kind of need voting rights if we're going to beat a democracy.
Hands Off is a nationwide movement with rallies occurring in all 50 states this afternoon. At the Minnesota State Capitol, Joe McCoy, KARE 11 News.
So, yeah, as we can see, the people are in an uproar. They don't want Donald Trump. They want Elon Musk. They see the writing on the wall. They see this dude about to break the economy. But nonetheless, because biblical prophecies got to go down. The dollar must break. It must go digital. And then the MOTB is going to be made mandatory. Like, this is order out of chaos. That's why the Lord allowed Donald Trump to take office, because he's the best agent of chaos right now. He's going to stir up that anger. Because the Trump supporters about to be mad too. They just got to be broke before they get mad. When they see eggs go to $20 a carton and a box of cereals like $50, oh, you best believe they're going to have boots on the ground and they shotgun, and they're going to storm the Capitol, and this time they're going to bust. Like, so biblical prophecy is happening, y'all. We're watching it. And, hey, the Lord told us to do that, because we're going to go to 2nd Esdras 9:1. He says, he answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, verse 2, then thou shalt understand that at the very same time, when the highest begin to visit the world which he made, verse 3, therefore when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And we're seeing that. We just seen a 7.7 earthquake in Myanmar or Burma. That just happened, deleted over 3,000 something people. Then we're seeing uproars of the people. I've never seen a protest be like state to state and so many people protesting. Now, I didn't have no juice behind it, because it was a very Edomite at first. You hear that Edomite woman talking. Man, these Edomite men don't give a damn. The spirit of manhood is out here. The patriarchy is out here. It's red pill time. And when you look at Donald Trump, like that guy, he's very red pill. Like Donald Trump got more baby mamas than your average Jake do. He say grab a woman by the box. Very red pill type of dude. He'll go buy another chick. He don't care about no woman. So the Edomite woman has no more power. She only had power allowed of what the Edomite man gave her. She got what she got because of the Edomite man. The Edomite man is no longer liking the Edomite woman. So when we're looking at, they're banging right now. It's almost like a gender war. Because they let the woman get in there. I don't think the Edomite women would be angry as they are now. They don't like Trump because he comes with that red pill energy, that masculine energy. Not saying like he's a real masculine man or nothing like that, but he comes with that I don't give a damn attitude. Women are to be bought. Matter of fact, he got felony charges on him for paying for a corn star. So you know what type of dude he is and how he get down. And so the Edomite women are seeing a Edomite man about to destroy everything their forefather created and made. So they're trying to get this energy to protest. They're in the uproar. They wanted Yashara Israelites to protest with them, but Jake is kind of got a little sense to him. So Jake like, nah, we sitting this one out. We done did all we can do. I'm tired. Jake in a party mode. You know, I was just out of town this weekend. That's why you see me camp solo. I was out of town, and man, Jake is in a party mood, man. These old civil rights era Jakes, they in a party mode, man. Jake ain't worried about this country anymore. They like, I did all I can do. It's gonna fall down, let it fall down. Jake is ready to let it go. And that's the spirit they should be in. They need to come all the way to the house of David and be holy and come back to the Lord. But I'm like, dang, at least they got enough sense to like let Esau fight his own battles. And what it is, without Yashara, the children of Israel, protesting with them, it had no juice to it. That's why the police didn't come out. They like, ain't nothing gonna happen. This is an Edomite woman protest. If we just want to be 100 about it. There ain't nobody that ain't got no power to it. So you just gathering for nothing, man. You just for a kumbaya, say you hate Trump, Elon Musk, and that's it. And they don't care about that. You're not doing nothing. You're not gonna accomplish nothing. You know, Jake get the rioting like them. What was them Black Lives Matter riots? Jake was tearing stuff up. So people had to be weary about that. But this riot and protest they got going on, that hands-off protest, man, ain't nobody worried about that. Ain't nobody worried about that. So that Edomite woman, really, she's powerless right now. She's going to watch the men of her nation destroy her country. This place has got to go. Yahweh Shah does not like Babylon the Great America. And it's so like great about it is that he's using them to destroy it. So you can't say nothing about it. You can't blame this on Jake. You can't blame this on no other foreign minority group. This is on you. That's why they was out there protesting. Y'all stay back. We got to do it. Jake like, yeah, you go do that. And whoop-de-whoop. You know? And, man, these devils going to crash the system. They don't care. That's the job. Is to crash it. Order out of chaos. We're seeing that chaos, man. This is how civil war start. And really, we're seeing it's calm right now. This the calm before the storm. But wait until inflation hits. When hyperinflation hits that dollar and that dollar belly up, oh man, Yasharala, it's gonna be some stuff then. They gonna bang. That's gonna turn to this right here. Matter of fact, we in the book already. So it's like degrees. Like you turn the heat up when you first fire it up. It be kind of warm, and then it get hot. And think about it, we're really going into that, man. We're going into summertime. It's about to get hot, Yasharala. Because them terms, man, that inflation gonna hit around that time. Because he said, what it take effect, I want to say April 9th. So you'll start to see it May 9th. About June, July. Hey, this place is going to be popping, Yasharala. It is going to be popping. If they continue to put them tariffs on. Because that's going to drive up all the consumer prices. So this is second address. 15 and 15 says, for the sword and the destruction drive nigh, and one people should stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Verse 16, for there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of the action stand in their power. In verse 17, a man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. They're going to do military checkpoints. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of a lack of bread, and for great tribulation. That's all those things about to happen, Yasharala. In a minute, they're not going to listen to Donald Trump. Once Donald Trump shows what this is all about, and like I said earlier, your average loaf of bread go up to like $50. Oh, man. They're going to be out there with their AR-15s. And they ain't going to care what the police got to say. They're not going to care what the military got to say. They're going to say, this is my country. I got to fight for the Constitution. I got to fight for my country. And they're going to be out there, banging with the military. I can see the military splitting. There's people in the military be like, hey, man, I signed up for this. You're not doing right. So this place is about to splinter. You're about to see civil war, Yashua. This is how it starts. It starts with uproars of the people. And this time it ain't Jake having uproars. It's Edomites having uproars. It's Edomites that not happy with the system. And you know when Edomites are happy with the system, they go fight they people back. They ain't like Jake go tear a store up and go tear up some of their own. Nah, Esau gonna go to that political office and get in there and get the yapping. You know, Esau gonna use that sword, man, which the modern day sword is a gun. And when these government officials start getting yopped up, hey, Trump gonna holler, hey, martial law. Where the UN troops at? Where the Homeland Security troops at? He gonna call in all that military to try to quell the insurrection. And look, since I said that word insurrection, where we at? I'm about to go get that, because that's where we're headed. This is second address 16 and 70. It says, for there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Verse 71. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So read that, it said, not a little insurrection, Yashrala, not a little insurrection. It said a great insurrection. That's when the people buck up to the current government. And they're going to do that if they ain't got a dollar in their pocket. If this dollar gets ruined and they can't get no milk for their baby, oh, Yashrala, it's about to be like that. Jacob's Trouble's about to be wild, Yashrala, and we're at the edge, or I should have said, we're at the cusp of that about to happen. And they said they should be like madmen sparing none, and spoiling and destroying those for the Lord. So they're going to be going house to house, probably doing a heat check. Hey, are you an American citizen? What type of American citizen are you? Esau going to have people saying, he going to be saying that to people. Like, if you don't say what he like, hey, yap, yap, yap. Or they might go in there your house, take your food. If your woman looking good, ravish your woman. It's about to get real wild out here, y'all. That's why we got to stay prayed up and stay in the house of David, because it's about to get crazy. These devils, it look like they about to demolish the dollar. They about to make the dollar go belly up. You got people that's like low-level millionaires, like $2 or $3 million. Hey, Esau about to make that null and void. You think they're going to be happy about that? They've been knocked down to a peasant status, a peasant. Knocked down to that status? Oh, no. They about to grab that gun. It's going to be great insurrections. Everybody will think the power, like, it's my militia group. It's what we say. Oh, this is our highway. This is our bridge. Now, this is our gas at this gas station. Like, they're going to be fighting over resources. If gas goes to $10 a gallon, people are going to be robbing each other for that. Because the working class can't afford $10 a gallon gas. The rich can, but the poor can't. So you're going to be seeing people fighting over gas, fighting over food, and basically fighting over resources, which will start those insurrections, is what they want. They want the chaos, so they can provide the order. They're going to come down with their military, probably break out the T-800s or RoboCop, break that out, and get back, some type of, some type of society. And then once they do that, the MOTB will reign out. They'll announce a digital dollar or digital money. And they trying to swoop in like superheroes and be like, man, we got little sanctuary cities, which is really them smart cities. It's going to be really them camps. And they're going to say, you can stay in this, but you got to put this in your body. And that's going to be the MOTB, which goes either in your hand or in your head. The mark of the beast. And if you're not built in this truth, don't know about Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua, a lot of jakes are going to take that because they want to get up out the chaos. Because it's going to be chaos out here, outside of Esau's system. It's going to be chaos. People, Babylonians, Americans, they like their comfort. So they're gonna run to that MOTB. As for the hopeful leg, we're not gonna receive that, man. We looking to be hidden. We're looking to get spiritual power. We're looking to avoid all of that. Because we know what's coming. I notice these Trump supporters, they don't see it coming yet. Now you got the Edomite woman, on the left side, the liberal side, she see it coming. She trying to warn the people. But I'm like, it's too late. He in there. He's in there for a purpose. And he's going to bankrupt Babylon the Great. America, he's going to bankrupt this place, Yasharallah. Make the money no good, the dollar no good. Because I'm like, what person in their right mind puts tariffs on all the countries in the world? When your economy already doing bad. That's just stupid. They already got an economy they working on called BRICS that's like without you. So you're not hurting them. You're just hurting the American people. Is what you're doing with these tariffs. And he's getting that call from the elites. That's what they want. They tell him to do that, to bring up all that civil unrest, civil war, so people can unalive each other. And the government has come in and take over whatever's left. Because these people are godless. The majority of people in Babylon Great, they're godless. They don't know Yahweh Bashar. They ain't got no faith. They're going to go out and get it carnally. With the gun. For everything they need. So it's about to get real ugly, y'all, Sharala. And I just want to put the quick lesson out here to show you the uproars of the people that it's starting. It is starting and it's happening. And it's only going to turn up. It's not going to get better. Because people about to be broke when this inflation kicks in. So get your mind prepared, get your spirit prepared. Because it's about to get real rough these next couple of months. The summer months. When it get hot, it's going to get hot for real. So with that being said, you know, this has been informative. I hope it's been edifying. I want to say Kwam Yashar Allah and stay locked in because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.